Those of you who have been following astrology for a while have undoubtedly noticed that modern day astrologers have jumped on the Kuiper Belt asteroid train. I would attribute this perhaps to the fact that we have echoes of what was happening in the 60s, so that water tribe of Kumbaya, love and light, have infiltrated the capacity to understand the celestial messages of the archetypal energies. I, for one, am not particularly in favor of incorporating any of this into astrology. Hear me out. This is my reasoning behind it. None of what has been recently introduced has any rulerships, triplicities, and furthermore, what a lot of practicing professional astrologers have neglected to take into consideration is the fundamental association between astrology, the Kabbalah, and alchemy. They are all intricately tied together, as well as tarot, as part of an overall system that leads us to understand the mysteries of the universe. The as above, so below principle. When you're looking at a bunch of rocks in a specific area of space, you can name them whatever you want. The Greek pantheon is large, so let's call them Vulcan and Persephone and all others, identifying them as such. Ultimately, what I think this boils down to, because is there even a probability that these rocks were parts of a planet that got blown up? We don't know in terms of our solar system, and it's still a mystery unfolding. But as I mentioned, all of these associations have a fundamental cohesion. And the fact that you're now looking at a bunch of rocks that are floating in a specific area is, to me, as a Jungian psychologist, an indication of the fragmentation and some kind of underlying trauma where we're looking at broken pieces of things and trying to give them names and identify them. I understand the benefits of integrating those fragments, but ultimately they're not part of the cohesive principle of astrology as has been traditionally understood.